Uh. Got a Cheerwine float. Two chicken quesadillas. Two more quesadillas. And Bailey gets the chicken sandwich. Of course, barbecue sauce. The Cheerwine float, of course, is for me. Of course. How we gonna do this? How we gonna do this? Let me get the other chicken. We got 4 quesadillas. Now the 4 quesadillas are for me. The chicken sandwich is for Bailey. The chicken sandwich is for Bailey. Let me see something real quick. Let me see how much they did. It's a hot day. How much did they put ice cream and how much did they put Cheerwine? Half and half? I did. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. She hooked me up. She made sure I gonna eat this shit right. Give me a spoon for the ice cream. Yeah, we gotta cool down. I'm trying to get Bailey some without her licking my spoon. Okay. Cheerwine gonna cool us down. Oh yeah, this ain't about to bussin'. The chicken sandwich, this is for Bailey. I'm not eating this. So Bailey has a grilled Cajun chicken sandwich. Yeah, this shit smell like it's about to be good, Bailey. Yeah, it's definitely for her. I ain't gonna eat it though. It's Bailey's sandwich. Should I give it? Should I break it up for her? Damn, I gotta block that too. It's Bailee. Bailee. Bailey. She waving and shit. Here. Okay. She'll eat too fast. Like you just see that, right? She'll tear it up. It'll be like it would have been done by already. Like she done chewing already. She already done chewing. Now you know it's important. That barbecue sauce. That sauce is very important. Hold on, this 1, this 2, 3, and 4. How many quesadillas you got? Stop playing. Stop playing. You gotta know your order before you order. Just shut up. All right, dumbass. All right, man. It's just like, you know, like I don't know. I have a short tolerance for people, bro. Just fucking retarded. Are you in the hood? Shut the fuck up. Bro, I'm sitting here eating food. Are you in the hood? Shut the fuck up. It's just like, he's like, bro, what? I don't know. I really don't. I just don't know how to respond to like certain shit and certain people at certain times. It's I can't stand irrelevant. That's a dumbass question. That's a federal ass question, right? Yeah, I don't want to talk to you no more ever again. That's a federal ass question. Like, who the fuck asked some shit like that? Don't fucking talk to me. I don't. Hey, bro, I'm sorry. I don't have time for irrelevant dumbass people, bro. Like, I don't know how y'all deal with it. It's hard to deal with it on a daily fucking basis. Like, just mind you, what the fuck did you just say? What did you just say to me? Why would you say that? Let's try to understand that. Why did you just say what you just said to me? Okay, shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me ever again. Ever in your fucking life. You just dumb as hell. Retarded and irrelevant. That's a lot of retarded, irrelevant ass people saying some. I ain't doing. I can't do it. It's too hot. I don't have the patience. It's too hot. I just don't have the patience. You first fucked up when you spelled my dog name wrong. Dumbass. She got a whole playlist. Spelling, coming on my channel, spelling my dog name wrong. What the fuck is wrong with you? Disrespect my goddamn dog like that. Bro, it's my first time on the channel. I didn't know. Do your research, bitch. 8,000 goddamn videos. Goddamn. Have a short tolerance for people. This shit tough. Now I seen the same little camo shit on a Challenger, but it had that Bape logo. It had that mouth with the zipper. Had the Bape shit. I don't fuck with this type of car. I like Wranglers. That's just a Bronco. Broncos is whack as hell. Anybody driving a Bronco, I just want to let you know your car is whack as fuck. All right, Bailey's chicken sandwich is done. She better not look over here for me to share my quesadillas. I'm gonna share, but ain't like I really want to. But I am getting kind of full though. Yeah, I done had 2 monsters. It's hot as fuck. Niggas barbecuing every goddamn day. Who's paying for all this goddamn meat? Pause. It's not what I asked for. It's not what I requested. She said the Lord need to delegate somebody else in charge of the weather. Where is Moses at? Put Moses in charge of the weather. If that was his name. You know, to be out here translating names and shit. Who the fuck translates a name? That shit bothers me every goddamn time. How'd you meet a Mark, Jacob, John, and Matthew in the Middle East? Name ain't too goddamn hard to say. Nah, they be like, what's your name? I'm gonna just call you John. John. 2 quesadillas like Bailey. Can't have no sauce. Hey, bro, the black Sprinter is tough, bro. But it don't make no sense. The black Sprinter van costs just as much as the Gladiator. It don't make no sense. And both of them is a down payment on the house. Whew. Okay. We got one more quesadilla left. Got one more quesadilla left. Oh. Got the cop on the motorcycle. You know that nigga feel cool as hell. Cop on the motorcycle. All right, last bite. Was it good? It's like more, please. Ain't no more. That's it. We ate it all. Shit was good though. Now, if I pour this in that, does this make a ice cream energy drink? Is it gonna float? The only thing we can't do right now is go swimming. You just ate, you can't go swimming. I mean, you can, but you might get a cramp. Cramp in my style. We running low. It's gonna be finished today. I think we have enough to just round out the day. But tomorrow, it's a different story. Tomorrow, you got a chance on a choice. Peach cobbler or pina colada. Peach cobbler or pina colada. If you know, you know. Tomorrow, which one we getting? What we doing? But we could do it today, for real, for real. If you really want to, you know what I'm saying? If you really want to get into it, you got to keep your light on the leash. I'm like, where my light at? It's on the leash. I know where my leash is at. Should I feel insecure? That SRT just parked next to me. Like, of all places, the SRT parked next to me. They got the Hellcat, all black. What I'm supposed to do? Tinted windows. What with it? Somebody gonna see my dog. She got ice cream all over her face, all over her legs. Is your dog okay? Like, yeah, she just had ice cream. Shit, warm? I was about last week years old when I figured out, I came to the realization I couldn't deny it anymore. I was like, I'm clumsy. I be trying to be, you know, clean, and it's like, fuck it. I'm really clumsy. Now, one shorty did compliment on my outfit. One shorty did compliment my outfit. I was like, thank you. Kanye got a new song. Well, I think got a whole new album called WW3. World War III. Now, I haven't heard the rest of it, but the only thing people talking about is he got a song called Bianca. The big titty bitch. The pretty big titty bitch. She ain't got no ass, but now in the song, he say that she tried to get him committed or admitted to the hospital. Kanye said, you know what's scarier than a death threat? A hospital threat. That shit's real. If you know, you know. You are not trying to be caught up at the hospital. The hospital will lock your ass up and put you in an insane asylum. If you know, you know. The hospital, the healthcare industry is not to be trusted. Them niggas will lock you up with crazy people. Excuse my language. But they will lock you up with them people, and they'll try to give you some medication. Oh, then you gonna be crazy for real after that. Listen, the one boy, he was like, they give me an injection. The boy couldn't stay up no more. He was always sleepy and slumped over and shit. He said, they upgraded me from a pill to an injection. I said, oh shit. I said, I don't want none of that shit. That nigga got, he said, yeah, they upgraded me from a pill to an injection. That nigga couldn't stay awake. I said, oh, hell no. That nigga slumped, bro. So imagine he go back to living his life and they're gonna start saying, oh yeah, what's it you taking such and such? Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. It's on your medical record. The healthcare industry is not to be trusted. They are doping regular ass people up and calling them crazy. They're giving them medication making them crazy. I could be making this shit up. I might be telling a lie. I don't know. You know what they say? I might tell a joke, but I never tell a lie. Now, there's a couple people I would say you need to lock up. One of them is my uncle. Somebody needs to lock that nigga up expeditiously. That nigga is a nurse in 3 different locations. And he drugging people illegally. Somebody needs to lock that nigga up. My sister too. That bitch in the healthcare field too. Knowing goddamn well what they got going on. It's like, anybody who aspires to be a nurse or a doctor, once you go through whatchamacallit and you go through your rotations and shit and your residencies and you still want to be that shit, I don't trust no fucking person who's a doctor or a nurse. I'm like, you do what for a living? You are not to be trusted. I would not trust any doctor or a nurse. And if they've been practicing for a long enough time, oh no. It's scandalous. Them bitches be fucking in the goddamn them little rooms with the little medical shit. They be fucking in there. I'm trying to tell you. I might tell a joke, but I won't tell a lie. I'm just saying. Would you honestly want to date a nurse or whatchamacallit? Anybody who's a nurse, anybody in the health field? Fuck no. Can't trust them bitches. You do this shit with your life? Fuck no. I don't trust nobody in the melt because I have interacted with them and I see how they move on the opposite side. And it's like, they be like, well, why do such and certain people have a fear of going to the doctor and this and the third? And it's like, it's not like it's a unfounded fear. It's a real ass fear, and there's actual evidence of misuse, abuse, like just assigning and prescribing people drugs. You're a dumbass bitch, and let me talk to you because I can sit here and talk to you about this shit because it's simple ass shit that you wouldn't say to me if you knew. So it's as simple as them prescribing fucking drugs for certain shit that doesn't need any type of medical, that you don't need a drug for. The shit is called a fucking business. It's a fucking industry. One of the quickest ways to make money is off elderly people because they think they about to die and shit. Just watched the movie last night. The fucking niggas like, oh, I think I'm about to die. Yeah, we can capitalize on this shit. Take this nigga money. Fuck no, it's not. Fuck no, that's not why. They have, you heard of the one shit at the, at what school was it? At the one school where they gave it all them niggas syphilis? They was running an experiment. The goddamn COVID shit, they not releasing none of that shit for 18 years. They're not releasing none of the results for the COVID shit for 18 years. Why the fuck is that? They're gonna wait until everybody goes through all these fucking shits and all these side effects, and then come back out after 18 years, and then be like, oh, well, these were the effects and these were the side effects of it, and this and the third. So if you actually took it, boom, boom, go get your booster shot, bitch. Make sure you stay on your booster shot. Just make sure you say that. Just make sure you keep doing that. Why the fuck is that shit so expensive? They charge you for everything. They'll charge you if they swab your shit, if they give you a cup of water, if they do any fucking thing. Look at the fucking health bill. Look at the fucking health bill. They're like, yeah, we gave you a cup of water. You're like, God damn. Yeah, we had to use this toothpick to swab this, and we had to use this, swab that. Bro, everything, they charge you for every goddamn thing in that shit. You can buy Plan B on Amazon. They said the Plan B has a shelf life of such and such. Now, all the hoes want to stock up on Plan B. All the hoes want to stock up on their Plan B. You can buy your healthcare shit. You can get that shit off whatchamacallit if you don't got insurance. But anything that's generic, it has to have the same fucking ingredients as the name brand shit. So you can get your insurance to pay for it, or you can just get the other shit that's on the shelf. You don't have to go over the counter. But the Plan B has a shelf life of a couple years. Cause you know, the bitches like having sex with niggas that they don't want to be in relationships with. They just end up pregnant. No, oh, listen. There's no such thing as free. There's no such thing as free. You have to pay 75 cents to put air in your tire. Ain't no such thing as free. Somebody's paying for it. Now, if you try to go down the route of getting your shit for free, they are going to diagnose you. They're going to diagnose you with some type of medical shit, some fucking mental disorder. They're going to say you have some type of mental disorder. Now, how they go about proving that is up for debate. But I will say this. As much as y'all joke about delusion is actually a mental disorder. That they can put you in a mental hospital for, and you will lose your life. If you actually display signs of delusion, they will put you in a mental hospital and you will lose your life. And they'll tell you, oh, you getting out in 3 days. You'll get out in 3 days. Hell no, you won't. Hell no, you won't. You ain't getting out in 3 days, bitch. Bare minimum, you're going to lose a part of your life. You're going to lose at least a week. The only way you can get out sooner than that is if somebody, whatchamacallit, come and get you. If somebody come and get you. Yeah, that's why they say Chat GPT. The Chat GPT is a new therapist. Niggas be venting to the AI shit. Niggas be venting to the Chat GPT. And the Chat GPT just reading all the information. They're just making the robot smarter. Chat GPT has all the answers. I just vent to Chat GPT. Chat GPT is my new therapist. Psychologist and psychiatrist. The psychiatrist is gonna give you a drug. They say talking is therapy, or it can be. So the whole idea of fucking therapy, because a lot of people encourage it nowadays. What's the therapist gonna tell you to do? All the shit that you don't want to do. How does that make you feel? Be a therapist. How does that make you feel? Answer that question. If we all know that, then why don't you just answer that question on a daily basis? When somebody say something to you, just ask yourself, how does that make me feel? I don't think I like it. You tell that person, fuck you, don't talk to me again. That made me feel good. Should I go here? How does that make me feel? I'm glad that I'm here. I went to the library and I asked for classic books, like classic books. That's why I started reading Dracula. Brave New World popped up. I was looking for 1984. I think I was looking for 1984, but they mentioned Brave New World a couple times. But it was already checked out. I'll go. I wouldn't mind. I was looking for a classic book though. But all the classic, like, so I go in there. I'll be looking for what's the movie? What's the movie where everybody dressed up and fly as hell? But it's old school. Old Sport. What's that fucking movie? What's the movie about the rich nigga? He be throwing the parties and shit. The Great Gatsby. Because I fuck with the movie, so I wanted to read the book. Great Gatsby always checked out. So I came in there looking for that. Then I asked for some classic shit. Couldn't find 1984. And then he brings up a list. And then he said Brave New World was good. I'll read it. See what the shit talking about. Because you gotta, I don't know, you can kind of sit here if you was to think about like, where are we at? Are we moving? Because either way, the pendulum has to swing. Either way, the pendulum has to swing. And that's why you have the whole idea of the yin and the yang. And inside of each, the yin and the yang is really about chaos and disorder. And either, as you see, there's always a spot. Amongst the chaos, there's some order. And amongst the order, there's a little bit of chaos. Damn. Like, don't even read the book. It kind of sucks its own parts. I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard that. Now, just the fact that the idea of a utopia even exists. Pendulum has to swing. Which way the fuck are we going? Is shit getting super chaotic? Is it moving towards the chaos? Or is it moving towards the order? It has to be moving in one direction. Now, Trump signed some tariffs. All I know, he signed some tariffs, and niggas is up in arms. I'm like, oh, there's some action now. Oh, all the political people they politicking now. The political people are politicking. He got them up in arms. Oh, we gotta start negotiating. We gotta start doing shit. But I ain't mad about none of this shit because it's like, that was whack as fuck. A Tesla with no tinted windows is whack. Fish bowling. The whole business idea concept, America getting money. Now I've been removed from school for a while, but my knowledge of a tariff means that they tax in import and export. Sound like money. So it sounds like if you want to sell some shit over here, we taxing shit. If this is the market that you want to tap into. And it does not matter whether people decide to engage and do more business or less business. At some point, it's like, so for example, if you are dependent on somebody for business or whatever it is, whatever the product or merchandise is, if you're no longer getting it, you can make it yourself. And it's not like people in America cannot manufacture and generate certain products. So if there's a decrease of products coming from overseas and this and the third, then that means businesses and manufacturers need to stop outsourcing jobs, stop outsourcing products, and start to do that shit in-house so we can make our own fucking money. That's how I kind of look at this shit, First World Quad. As far as a utopia, Babylon might have been one. It sounds like nigga was just walking around fucking all day. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Shit sounds epic. I don't think they pull shit out of thin air. That's another thing, right? Like, for whatever idea exists out there, where does the idea come from? One, so that it exists for a long period of time and is not real. Like, that's my only thing. How does an idea exist for an extended period of time and it's not real and people don't believe in it, but they just talk about it? Stuff like that. But it's the concept of also over time, how something can just mean something differently. It can have a different meaning. How the hell do I answer that question? What's going on? What's the fuck I'm supposed to say? I don't know. It's like, that's what I think about sometimes. Before I say something, before I ask something, like, what type of response am I trying to elicit? I'm not opposed to that idea. It just seems like as soon as you have enough people, the ratio of shitters goes up. Oh, when shit hit the fan. It don't take that. It doesn't take that much, right? It doesn't take that much. I'm talking about anything and everything that comes to mind. Just finished talking about the tariffs. Kanye has a new song. These are the new headlines that I've heard today. These are the only news headlines I've heard today. Talking about books, classic books, reading. We just had some chicken quesadillas. My dog Bailey had a grilled chicken sandwich. I had some chicken quesadillas with some barbecue sauce and some ice cream. A cheer float. Off my peach cobbler tobacco. Yeah, it was like, yeah, all you need is one woman. And chaos ensues. Doesn't matter how old I am. I'm 1,767 years old. The point of the matter is, it doesn't fucking matter. Val Kilmer. Was he a voice? Was he an actor? Was that the Batman? There was an actor that just passed away. Oh gosh. This is what I want you to do. I never want you to talk to me or look at me or ever say anything to fuck to me again in your fucking life, okay? That's what I want you to do. That's how much it matters to me. Dumbass. Oh. I don't have time to talk to dumbass people, man. Yeah, the Batman, because it's not an unpopular opinion, but Batman is the best trilogy. Like, I don't know a better trilogy than Batman, bro. And it's just sad, because it's like, you see how they kind of have to take it a different direction? Because the best Joker was Hugh, no, who am I talking about? I don't want to mess up his name. I'm about to say Hugh Hefner. No, who is, but that's Playboy. Okay, who is the Joker? I forget his name. He passed away too. So it's like, they had to make a switch, but I don't like the new Joker. I don't want to watch none of that shit. The Next Ounce. Damn. I can't think of his name, but that was the best Batman trilogy. The Dark Knight Rises. Best trilogy, bro. And I think he played Harvey Dent or something. I forget who he played. The one who just passed. The Baka. I only got a little bit left. I gotta re-up. Potentially, maybe. I don't know, man. I be trying to, like, think if I should just stop. Like, just like, all right, hell nah. But it's like, oh shit. We getting close to, oh shit. Hold on, how many days are we on? I gotta make sure we keep track of how many days because we getting close to, my longest cigar talk streak is 47. My longest cigar talk streak is 47. It's like we're that close to that. We're that close. We're close to 47. We're close to 47. That's how we gotta do this. So we did all of March. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Today is 44. We got 44 straight days of cigar talk. 44 straight days. And we're about to finish this. Heath Ledger. There it is. Heath Ledger. Best Joker. Heath Ledger, the best Joker. Heath Ledger's the best Joker. 44 days of cigar talk. Now, if I don't get any more cigars or tobacco, I had to look it up. And that's like, yeah, he's epic, right? He's epic. And you know, that's the whatchamacallit too. That's one of the things is about, like, as far as legacy and leaving a legacy that has to, you know, extend over time. So like, that's why, like, whenever I hear Whitney Houston, is dope because it's like her voice still whatchamacallit, right? Her voice still carries. So it's, man, how the hell do you do something epic that just transverses and goes through time? And it's just like, just the fact we just forgot his name is like, being an actor ain't gonna be it. Whoever was acting out William Shakespeare's plays, we don't know none of them. We didn't know who wrote it. A book, writing, seems like the best way people keep it. I don't know, bro. I might build a pyramid. I need a structure that's gonna last the test of time. Because I wonder if they figure out how they built the pyramids, would we build one? If we figured out how they built the pyramids, will we build one in this day and age? That's what I would do. Because it's the most stable structure. So when the earthquake hit, all the other stuff started falling over. The statues out of rock and gravel and shit, they do okay. They do okay. But this is why they need to have like an art school that's like, just for the creators. That's something just epic. Because it's like, you don't know a sculptor. Like personally, you don't know a sculptor. It's sad. It's like a lot of people don't know an artist personally. Which is why I have to stay true to myself. I have to continue to do art. Continue to create. Oh, she knocked out. But she breathing fast though. You want the rest? As long as it ain't got that X word in it. It says in a citadel. I don't know, it's not a lot, so. majority, bro. If humanity can do it, I can do it. Though it's not true because collective knowledge is lost when corporations have a monopoly on it. Give an example. I understand very what you meant, but give an example. Because the idea of collective knowledge is a whole concept that I think there's like these certain thoughts that certain people have in this and the third, and it's just like you kind of abandon it because you have no like justification or proof of it. But there's just certain thoughts, and it's just like that. I just remember thinking about that when I was young, but I was like I didn't know what the hell I'm thinking about. Like the whole Akashic records. Uh, but see, there's the thing about Elon, right? That's the thing about Elon, which I don't know. I try to look at it in a holistic perspective, but it's the fact that let's say like, yeah, I want to build a car. This nigga actually did this shit. With no corporation, no business. Like he himself just built the fucking car. And then changed the whole fucking landscape of cars. Now everybody wants to have all the car companies have to have an electric version of a car. But that's specialized knowledge. But and then even outside of that, it's the fact of selling. Like what could you actually make and put out in this and the third and sell? Now, so here's what happened recently. I don't know, within the past week, I'll say. Dude left his kids in McDonald's to go for a job interview. Ages 10, 6, and 1. For approximately 1.5 hours. Somewhere around 4 o'clock, came back around 6 something. big debate. And everybody saying that, so they was like, you know, he actually trying to get a job, like ain't had no babysitter, all this other stuff, right? Some people trying to like understand like, why would you do that? Okay, he's trying to get a job, couldn't afford a babysitter, this and that, blah blah blah. Then it comes out, he did have a job interview, but that shit was at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. But within the matter of that time, before this new evidence comes out, they started a GoFundMe, and the GoFundMe raised $80,000. Like, how the hell? How the hell? $80,000. The cause. Oh, hell. I just think about, what would you sell if you could create anything and sell anything? What would you sell and create anything? And then it make you feel some type of way, because it's like you see a lot of people get into certain fields or do certain things, and then people be complaining about that. So it's like, God damn, what's new? What's different? How could you have something new, something different? I'm like, everybody want to sell some t-shirts. Bro got 80K. Got 80K for being a bad dad. That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Because even with that, right? What would you do with 80K? What would you do with 80K? What would you do with $80,000? Something to think about, right? $80,000. That's a salary. That's a salary higher than a majority of people. $80,000. Yeah, that's can't buy a house, but you can put something towards a house. You can buy a car. You can buy a car. $80,000, bro. Well, you know the other part about that though is, so here's one thing I was thinking about the other day too, like, which is just like, it's something like almost commendable in the fact that people who are, like, for lack of a better word, rich, is like, they could technically not do anything else. Like, they could just really just get low, not post up, not try to like expand and get more money. Like, they could just take their money as is and just like get low. But to put themselves back out there to continue to get more money is a thing. So with 80K, there's like the things you could do with 80K. That's a down payment on a house. You could outright buy a car. That might be the startup money for a business. That could be the startup money for a business. Again, there's a lot of other associated costs that goes with a business, and the basic person knows that they need to have an LLC, but there's other things that you also have to have just to be able to sell. And then keeping track of how much you're selling, what you're selling, because taxes. And then, you know, some people's like, you know what, I don't even want to delve into this realm because, like, who the hell gonna do the taxes? Who's keeping track of this shit? Because, you know, there's cash, but then there's also Digital money. Not sure how much money is actually in circulation. So it's like, what would you really do with 80K? What would you do with 80K to max out? To max out, to be profitable, to then make the money work for you. How would you flip 80K so that you're like, you know what? Yeah, I started with 80K and then I got more. I did this, I invested in this, I invested in that. You know, investments, they don't happen overnight unless you sports gambling. Unless you betting on sports, investments take years. It ain't like you got to study the market. You just need to invest in something that you know is at least going to be here for the next 10 to 15. Which is why they say, you know, the price of everything goes up. Chips were once 25 cents. Chips are now 50 cents. And we're moving up to $1 and this and that third one. Like you can hardly find anything. The Dollar Tree barely exists. The Dollar Tree barely exists. Because the Dollar Tree has a $3 section and a $5 section. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's it looked like a motorcycle. But I think it has 2 front wheels. See, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's a tricycle. You would love to ride that shit, right? Because the thing is about, you'll fall off a motorcycle. That shit right there, I don't know what the fuck that was. That shit was kind of cool. It was green though. It would have been better black or red. That's a good question though. What would you do with 80K? 80,000. And I'm asking it in such a way is, what would you do with 80K so that you also get yourself some type of residual income? Hombre. Stimulating the mental muscles. Thanks for participating in Cigar Talk. And what could you do? What could you invest in so that you technically don't wouldn't have to work anymore? Could you invest in? You could invest in some property. And you know, rent or lease out houses and shit. But that puts things back into other people's hands. You know, people get funny with the money. Gotta pay rent. Oh, the first of the month. Because how do you press somebody out? Especially if, one, they don't have it. Let's say they do have some extenuating circumstances. They can't pay. And you gotta give them a 30-day notice before you can evict them. Well, when you evict them, you gotta give them a 30-day notice before you gotta get the fuck out. You know what I'd do? If there was somehow I'm just chatting. I probably wouldn't do this. I don't know. But a gas station would be dope. And because you don't understand why they price the gas prices that they do. The gas prices go up and down throughout the day. But I'm telling you, I will go up and down the strip. I'm like, okay, this is what everybody charging for gas today. Okay, this is what I'm charging for gas today. I would make sure I had the cheapest gas always. That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed. And always open. You wouldn't have to go nowhere. You know the mommy and poppy stores up north? They live upstairs. You sell snacks and shit. Yo, these Corvettes, like that's one of the reasons, like, that's why I want a Lamborghini, man. I want a Lamborghini just so I can pull up next to a Corvette. I see Corvettes every day. I saw a light gray one yesterday. That was really cool. I just seen like a metallic steel gray one there just now. And I saw a couple earlier today. I just want to pull up the Lamborghini next to the Corvette. Then I want to pull the Lamborghini up next to the Ferrari. Pull the Lamborghini up next to the Porsche. You know what whatchamacallit? That and just roll the window down and just look at their car. And then roll the window back up. Cause you know that. It's like once you get the Lamborghini, oh you know I'm puffing every day in that. Ain't no days off. Ain't no days off. Lamborghini cigar talk every day. Lamborghini cigar talk every day. I don't know. If you think I'm a hater right now, then that's okay. But I was not impressed with AMP's car collection. And like, you know, the first two had to get out the way. But once the big boy, I think his name is Phantom, and then the other boy, I think his name is Agent. They gonna tell you about their cars, but I think they saved Agent for last, and he actually was like a car person. Like he had a decent collection, but I still wasn't impressed. I like this truck. The TRX, it was two-tone. I think it had a black hood, and I think it was tan. Heavy duty type shit. Yeah, I'm just saying, if I could, I would, you know, I would do this shit, but my car collection, the shits is gonna be I'm gonna still have a Corvette. I know I be shitting on it, but I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? A Corvette has good aesthetics. We just like, oh, here's the Corvette. Here's the Camaro. The Charger, the Challenger. Okay, here's the Tesla Roadster. Here's the Lamborghini. It'll be impressive. It'll be impressive. Because then I'm like, then here's the other color. Have all the colors. Wear black and white. Wear black and white type shit. Can you have a matte white? Is there such thing as a matte white, a flat white? I don't know. Put the black ones up first, then the white ones, then the red ones. Yeah, I'm watching the traffic. And the fact that I can see all this traffic, I'm pulling. We about to run out of tobacco. We got some unexpected expenses. Not really unexpected, but I forgot about it. I'm like, I need an extension. That'll be nice. Ask for an extension. Listen, I got you. You gonna get your money. If you do or do not believe in the Akashic records, it's like, why or why not? Because it's saying, is information really lost? I got the ATV. It's just hard to just you be wanting to believe in certain shit too. Because you can look at the one shit and they'll try to tell you some meditation to tap into it. I don't know, man. Should I make my car like one side of my car is kid friendly? It's because they stop and they always point and look. Like, oh, that's cool. What do I want to do right now? Go get some some pina colada. Not one though. Yeah, with 80K, what I would honestly try to do, like I would get that. I would just get a car just to have it paid off. No, I would get some land. I would get some land. I would get some land. If I'm being honest, the question is, how can you make 2025 the best year of your life? For me, my answer was getting land. Like quite literally just land. And I would build. I don't know why, but the concept and the idea of building my own house, I would definitely do. I think there's you know what, I would, there's two of my friends I would call. I'm like, I would fly them out. I was like, yo, come down, come on, it's time. I'm like, what? Hell yeah, let's go. That's the only thing that's the one thing I appreciate about them. If I called them, I'm like, yep, come on. I already paid for your ticket. Come on out here. They would help me build the house, bro. They would help me build the house. Like, come on, let's go build this house. We'll have it done in one day. We'll build up the house in one day, for the most part. I'll furnish it later. I'm like, for right now, it's built. It's built. It's built. Let's do this. I'm still trying to understand. So, one of the motivational piece of advice that I've heard like multiple times from different sources is that you have everything you need to bring your idea. And it's like, what are the little steps you could do to, bring it forward? So, for instance, I kind of already, if I look at my old journal, I kind of already mapped it out how I would want the house to look. I like the open concept house though. I like the open concept house. So what are the parts to a house? Like parts, but like, what do you actually need for a house? Like the different. See, for me, it's like more like a space. It doesn't necessarily have to be a room. It's like this space is boom. Like I particularly don't need a bedroom because I'll just go to sleep right here. You know, when you a kid, you go to sleep and then you wake up in your bed. How the hell I get here? As an adult, you still wake up on the couch. But I think for me, I would just want, if I try to put all my stuff for the stuff together, right? Like Bailey could have her own part. The tarantula, the snake, the fish. Let me write this shit down. Tarantula, snake, fish, plants. Plants is all around. Tarantula, snake, fish, plants. I really do hope my tarantula, like, it's been surviving. Maybe we should feed the tarantula. This shit is just big, bro. Pause. I'm gonna feed this nigga, bro. I'm gonna feed this nigga. But before I feed the tarantula, I have to play with it. I have to at least touch it one more time. We'll make that the goal for today. The goal for today is to play with the tarantula one more time. Maybe feed it tomorrow. Feed it tomorrow. Make the fucking goal. Okay. What else would you want to really have in your house? Like a place to... place to what? Oh, for live streaming and stuff. You can live stream all around now. You still got stuff on your face. Bro, I really appreciate some land right now, man. Maybe I should go talk to a realtor. But are they gonna say you need money? So what are they gonna say? I've officially run out of tobacco. I've officially ran out of tobacco. It's so sad. There was a time when this was full. Now it's no tobacco. No.